Don't forget to log on to puntersparadise.com.au for that weekly tipping competition brought to you by Luxbet. Still $10,000 worth of prizes to come between now and the end of the Spring Carnival. Speaking of Luxbet, there was a couple of big wins and a few big losses over the weekend. Yes,
punting was very buoyant. Here we go. A night move, 60,000 at Kembla, $1.80. Now that's a tidy return.
What about
one
the
easy?
More joyous, $1.16, but you said there were
the day.
Bunch of bets.
$1.40, 20,000 at 140, 50,000 at 128, and a whole stack more. So on the way down, you had to be on more joyous, and even look at that, 60,000 at 116 on the day.
Don't feel sorry, because I think there was one bloke at 165,000 on the Dockers or the Cowboys or something on Friday
Cows,
night.
yeah, that was up and down. Boy.
Straight in the bag.
Rokoko, 50,000 at 460.
Got beat by 8 links.
Yeah, no good. And this is what we're talking about. I was talking with Brent later. The money came back hard for Nikita, the favourite, close to the jump, and they left it in, as you can see.
So all rounds...
a little bit up.
The placings were bad, were they?
Zero favourites in Melbourne, and only more joyous wins in...
I must have laid a couple of long shots there down the bottom.
I think for
100 to 1 pop in Adelaide.
Nearly 6. I think turnover just on Saturday was nearly 6 mil. I think we about 100 up. That's all.
That's when you get this.
They find them, mate.
Some bloke had 5,000 each way, 100 to 1 pop, cleaned us out in Adelaide or something.
The best guy was the Collingwood one bloke had 100,000 on a Collingwood South double. 269.
Too good, too good. Nominations for this weekend. George Main, I think I might have said the Chipping Norton, I'm off my tree there. George Main Day this week, back to Randwick. First up, make sure you get your tickets at Ticket Tech.
Certainly is a very good Group 1 mile race this. We're going to have All Too Hard, the 3-year-old, taking on the older horses. You've got Dan Lee, Shootout, Rangi Rangdu, Secret Admirer. Also a couple of others in the mix there, but I think one of the races
Gloaming,
of the day...
the Hill Stakes.
Oh, there's 7 stakes races, 1 ratings race. I think the race of the day is going to be the shorts, 1,200 metres, Group 2.
Ripper.
29 nominations. There's only a field of 18 with 4 emergencies, so if they all sort of want to go there, there's going to be a couple of horses that get balloted out, but you're going to have Rain Affair, Manawinui, Tiger Tease, Pampalone, First Up, No Trial. This is going to be certainly a very good race.
And Brent, the track's in good gear?
Yeah, it looks absolute picture Randwick.
And Caulfield, Melbourne, barriers 1 to 5 in case you forgot.
There we go.
The Underwood's probably the biggest race of the day. Managar is going to be very hard to beat, but we'll be up against Sincero and Southern Speed, so you might get half a price. And the other race and the most intriguing race going forward is probably the Naturalism. I've got a leaning towards Fruling, but Mudray, who returned from a spell with a very impressive placing behind Southern Speed and Managar, will be hitting the line very nicely.
Just like Tamby did last weekend. Something for the battlers last time. No point in dwelling on the... Let's try and find a winner, Neil.
For the battlers, I'll go straight to the Cameron at Newcastle Wednesday. Of course, the carnival starts up there in Newcastle. Kentucky Park, very confident it'll win the Cameron.
Okay, Nicholas, something for the battlers. You've been looking after everybody during the week, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Fruling to come out and win the Naturalism.
No, you can't do that. You've got Sneaker Peak.
And Sneaker Peak for the Caulfield Cup has been $67 into 21 with our friends at Luxbet. Ran an eye-catching race on Saturday, so there we go. I've had 2 throws at the stump, so I've got to get a winner out of this.
He's changing his mind mid-show.
Was a good trial.
I'm going for Jackano Bay, Guy Walter trained horse who won 4 from 4 at Goulburn. Then was a very good run behind Strawberry Boy. Was probably should have run second on that occasion. Just looks ideally set in this race at Randwick on Saturday in a 1,600 metres, benchmark 95, I think it is. But to be on the limit, watch for it storming home late down the outside.
Well, everybody was wrapping the win of Vel Rosso. I was pretty chuffed about old Big Bonanza running into third there at any old price. I think there'll be a suitable race, Rosehill Gardens, 2 or 3 weeks' time, and Big Bonanza will be winning a race, maybe when some of the good horses are further different. Don't forget St Mark, one I tipped earlier. It's
When's it?
Bit of pressure on here. You've been talking this horse up for a while.
Jeez.
Look after our sponsors, of course, Luxbet, puntersparadise.com.au, Grand Syndicates, where every share's a grand and you can get yourself into one of the horses very, very shortly. Courtesy of our great mates at Grand Syndicates. And, of course, ATC and the return to Randwick this week. Good luck to all and sundry. Your chance to win more than $10,000 if you're at the track this weekend.